Okay, YouTubers, this is the Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching the Angry Truth channel. So today's video, we're going to talk about this is only the beginning, and this is going to get a lot worse. Tyson Foods, which is the chicken company, they also have pork, beef, meats. They are firing, or rather closing down a plant, which is letting go about 1,000 workers or so. With that, they're also hiring migrants from here in New York and sending them down to Tennessee, a plant they have down there. Now, a lot of people are saying that, Tyson is firing American workers and hiring migrants. And here's the rub. It's exactly what they're doing. There are articles out there refuting, or rather stating that this is false, that they're not doing so. And in fact, that's what they're doing, because they're trying to close down one plant and save money, if you will, to pay migrants probably less. Now, I won't say a lot less, but definitely less. The plant they closed down in Iowa is just that. They said, all right, here's 1,000 people. Let's just say that they're making X amount of money. We're going to close that down. We're going to let them go. And they did say, Tyson did say, they're going to place some of them in other plants. But where? A lot of those people cannot afford to up their family and move somewhere else, because you're working at a meat plant, dude. You're not working at a high-end, corporate job where you make the money that allows you to move around. You're working at a meat plant. Unless these people completely relocate you, pay for your relocation, and then have you adjust there wherever you're moving, that could be an option. But there's no way Tyson's doing that. But they are doing it with migrants, because, again, they're hiring from here in New York City. They're picking the migrants they want because there's a database that they're going through, and they're like, oh, Juan Valdez, he actually exists. Let's have him work down in our plant in Tennessee. They're flying in or giving them a bus ticket to get there, because there's no other way these people are getting there. Remember, they came here by bus to begin with. So they're busing them down there and giving them housing down there. And obviously, after they make enough money, the housing then is on their own. They have to find somewhere to live, or they start paying rent, however that works. So you are ultimately screwing the American worker to hire migrants. And this, guys, is part of the plan. Now, of course, legally and on paper, it looks like they're doing a legal move, that the Ohio plan has nothing to do with them hiring migrants from Manhattan and sending them down to Tennessee. That's initially what they're trying to make it not look like. But the problem is, a lot of us are not stupid, and we see through the bullshit. There are other companies that are going to start doing the same thing, because with migrants, guys, you can pay them a lot less, because they're stupid. And not so much that they're stupid, they're just uneducated. They don't know any better. And they'll take whatever is thrown at them so that they can have a better life than what they had when they were down in South Central America, right? So, of course, this is the tactic that these companies are going to start using to save money. And it wasn't like listen, someone would very well put them up to this. It could have been part of the George Soros elite company, the Rothschild and the Rockefellers. Those group of people, Black Rock, those companies put together and tell them, you know what? We could destroy this country by putting Americans out of work, putting migrants in play, and having Americans and migrants go at each other, causing a war in this country. That war would probably take anywhere between 10 to 20 years to unfold. But if they start doing this, guys, they're giving them a path in California, a path to get housing easier. A judge just told, and I think it was a Supreme Court judge out of Ohio, maybe one of those states, but it wasn't Supreme Court. It was a Supreme Court judge out of Ohio, stating that they can own firearms. Illegal immigrants can own firearms in this country, because it's unconstitutional to deny them firearms. So again, guys, you have to wonder, and you have to question, why are so many states, politicians, judges siding with illegal immigrants and giving them an easier path to live here, and making it harder for American citizens to live here. In fact, they're taxing the shit out of us because of the whole Ukraine and Israel thing. They're giving these people money on the arm. Migrants don't deserve anything. They get here, they got 3 meals, they got a place to sleep, and they got money in their pockets. That money is the tax-paying dollars. And of course, because we're paying for all of that, our taxes are going to increase and we're going to owe more this year. I know that a few people, personally I know, that have paid more this year and started paying for the first time and or got less back in their taxes. A lot of people complaining how they got less back in their taxes. There's some people saying, how do I owe anything? I always claim 0-0 and some reason I owe the government. Well, because you owe, because all of a sudden with these two wars over there and the migrants you have to pay for, the country needs to pay for that somehow, and a lot of that comes out of us. They move numbers around, they move wording around, and this is how we end up in the situation we end up in. Anyway, guys, we're definitely going to see a lot more of this. I'm surprised Amazon didn't jump on this first. Nonetheless, we're going to see more of these companies hiring migrants because they're cheaper and firing American citizens because we're more expensive. Anyway, guys, with that being said, this is The Angry Prepper. Thank you for watching.